Hey, it's Paul Fontaine from Keller Real Estate in Philadelphia. I'm often asked about Philadelphia real estate taxes, why they're so high, how can I lower them, what is that homestead exemption? Going to answer all these questions right now. Hello, everyone. This is Paul Fontaine from Keller Real Estate in Philadelphia. I'm asked a lot from clients, especially towards the end of the year, about real estate taxes. Sometimes they're not happy with their market valuation and have questions about that, or just want to understand how the appeal process works. So I thought I'd do a quick video. So if you can just go up here to the Philadelphia website, it's phila.gov, that's phila.gov. Head to the website. It's a rather user-friendly website, I'm surprised. And here is a link to a search for a property. So click on that link. Once you get here, there's a spot for the address. So click on that. I'm just going to put in one of my investment properties. You could just put in the address. You don't need to put the city name or state. If it's a condo, you could put your condo unit number here. And then just click this yellow search button. It'll bring up your information and a summary over the past 7 years of market value, 2014 to 2020. So the market value is the total value of the property, including the land. So for 2020, this says $168,200. The value of the land is $32,909. So that is part of the $168,200. And then the value that they are giving for the actual property in this particular example, a row house, is $135,291. So that's your total market value, and that's what you can decide if you like or don't like. And the exemption part is here. So I want to point out the homestead exemption. In 2020, it has been increased to $45,000. The tax rate in Philadelphia for real estate is 1.4%. I think it's officially 1.3998, but let's just say 1.4% to make it easy. So $45,000 will be deducted from your market value if you live there. I don't live at this property, so it says no here. But if you live here, it should be $45,000 times 1.4%, which is approximately $630 per year that you will save. So if you live in your property and this says no, please apply for the homestead exemption. You can do that with the Office of Property Assessment. So while you're on this page, it gives some other additional information about square footage, etc. And if you do want to submit an inquiry or appeal your taxes, one way of doing it is this button down here. It says corrections or questions about this information, submit an official inquiry. And this goes to the OPA, Office of Property Assessment. So you click on this. Now, this is not the official way the website tells you to appeal taxes, but I've done it personally myself a couple of times, and it has actually worked, and I've received a reply back from the city saying that they are adjusting the value of my property. So this is one way of doing it. This pulls up the property information and the OPA account number here, and this is saying, do you want to submit an inquiry? So you want to click this button here that says yes, proceed. Click on that button, and here is the drop down. Please select the inquiry reason. So lots of reasons of why you might be submitting an inquiry. Towards the bottom is the property value has changed. You can click on that. So it pops up here, the property market value has changed. And then here's where you can write anything you like. So you could write, I think the market value of my property is too high. My neighbor, see if I can spell correctly, has the same exact house and it's valued at 50K less. Whatever, I'm just making this up. Whatever your reasoning is, if you think the property is overvalued or if you think the property assessment is incorrect or has incorrect information. In the last screen I showed you it had square footage. Maybe your square footage is wrong. Whatever it is, type it in here. It defaults to owner, who's submitting the inquiry. Your name is defaulted there. You can put in your email address, your daytime phone number, and then you click to review your entry and submit it. Usually within a month or so, you'll get an email back or a letter from the OPA stating they received it or stating they have reviewed it and they have adjusted it or something to that nature. If for some reason that does not work, officially on the website, it talks about submitting appeals or submitting something for a first level review. If you want to submit an appeal, this is the form that you need to fill out, and that's the formal appeal. Again, you can find this at the phila.gov BRT, which is Board of Revision of Taxes. So this is the form to fill out here. And Board of Revision of Taxes is at 601 Walnut Street up here. You can send an email to appealinquiry@phila.gov, and these are the phone numbers here. So if you want to file a formal appeal for your taxes for next year, you always have to file it by the first Monday in October. So for this year, it was Monday, October 7th, 2019. Obviously, that is now passed. So if you want to submit a formal appeal for your 2021 taxes, you'd have to do that for the first Monday of October in 2020. So that is how to do a formal appeal of taxes. There's also something on the website that discusses a first level review, and there's a form for that also. Most of the time it's sent to you with your real estate tax announcement from the city. If you have any other questions, I hope this is helpful. Please email me at the email address below. And as always, be proud and call Paul. Have a good day.